CaveCast, sucker!
Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, motherfucker, what you doing now? Hey, come to rap for you all day. CaveCast, bitch. Coming to say, oh my god, on the mind, motherfucking
Saturdays. That's dangerous. Coffee was
Oh, welcome back to the CaveCast. After a glorious week off, it is January. What's the date today? Is it 17th?
Yeah.
January 17th, episode 31 of the CaveCast. I'm Admire, and with me to my left, the rapper to my left, Munk Diggity Dog.
Yeah.
Do it like the what's
What?
the immaculate rap battles, the King of the Dot stuff.
Yeah.
And the rapper to my right, back for another triumphant. We're gonna hope for triumphant return. Dillion.
No
What's up, Dill?
diseases this time.
So, where to start this week? We got so much to talk about. We were off last week because we went down to Ashland last Saturday and played a show at Milagros. It was pretty awesome.
It was a
It's
fun
a
time.
it's an intimate space. I like people that when they say it's intimate because it just means it's really small.
That's what it means.
And we're not gonna fill this motherfucker up, but it was really awesome. Like, I put up a picture of some of the paintings on the walls. They got huge murals of like bunch of songwriters. Basically, they got Janis Joplin and Hendrix, and they're all it's all kind of like a Dia de los Muertos kind of theme to it because there's skeletons and
It all sort of has that like runs
it's
into
a Mexican joint.
Yeah, it runs into each other. There's sort of a flow to it around the building.
Yeah, it's really cool. So, one big shout out to my friend Brian that drove all the way from Bend with his girlfriend to come see us play, and it went off pretty good. I flubbed a couple lines.
I did too.
And Marcus flubbed a couple lines, but I still feel like it was one of my best performances ever. As far as it felt like it clicked into place. Like I went a little farther than I normally do as far as perform like my energy on stage and everything like that, which was weird because I've been to shows where there's a bunch of people up front and played shows, but they weren't really doing much. This one, damn near everybody was sitting down,
But it felt like
because it was a restaurant kind of thing. But I don't know, I liked it. It was more my style because I don't make fucking dance club music, so
someone's listening.
It was more like a poetry, like, hey, yeah, grooving, moving, yeah, grooving.
You see heads bobbing and you know you're doing something good.
Yeah, I liked it. And then some people shout from the crowd in between songs and stuff, and
nice.
You can hear them because it's smaller. And yeah, I got my traditional at least one laugh a set from the crowd. And
What the hell did you say this time?
I said a lot of I said I got a little too into one of the songs, and I said burn this motherfucker down. in between verses or something like that. And then at the end of the song,
which song was it?
I didn't want the owner looking at me salty, so I was like, I wasn't saying burn this place down. I meant I had to clarify. I felt like I needed to clarify. But there was a couple other,
Set this motherfucker
couple other
on fire.
decent. I fucking had to ask for water from the waitress in the middle of the set because I was getting over being sick. And now I'm sick again. But
That really happened.
This
I remember.
CaveCast is sponsored by Mucinex and and vitamin C chewables
People are listening. Who are these
with
guys?
rose hips. What the fuck is rose hips? You ever see that?
Never even heard of it.
On vitamin C, if you look on a vitamin C bottle, it says vitamin C with rose hips. I still have no idea what rose hips are.
Bad for Rose.
Anyways, that's a little off topic. So The big takeaway from the show that I thought was Kelly Mack, the headliner, white girl rapper from Riverside.
She's dope.
She fucking killed it. She got a great voice. She does a little singing and mostly rapping though. And but I'm watching her perform.
What does she look like?
She's shorter.
No, I mean, is she hot?
She's good.
Yeah,
she's good looking.
Good looking. Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, I would. I got a little crush going on.
So no, here's the thing. Here's the thing is
I do for
sure. I keep looking over at Marcus during the set, during her set. Me and Marcus are having a beer, and I keep looking over at Marcus, and he's just. I can just tell. I can watch the guy falling in love, and like all of a sudden, like she had a line. I forget what the exact line was, but the punchline was like Ferguson PD or something like that. And I just look over at Marcus, and he's just nodding his head, smiling like.
It was.
Did she put that in a rap song? Like.
Yeah, I forget what the line was, but it was a good line. Like
she's really good.
Yeah,
like, I won't. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I wasn't here for any of the CaveCast during that whole situation.
You missed all of the cop talk, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
don't worry, they'll do it. They'll keep doing it. We'll have plenty to talk about.
Okay.
I don't want to get on that subject right now.
Yeah, definitely not.
I'm already diving
I have a
into
feeling
it.
that
Marcus is opening up windows on his computer to read a story.
Completely not the same.
Look at this. No, I won't even say what. Yeah, that story.
God damn, are we getting super loud here? Let me. I feel sorry about your ears, ladies and gentlemen. So what else do we have to talk about from the show? I don't know really. Like I said, I felt I actually had when I got done playing my set, and it had really nothing to do with the crowd, which I always was like, if the crowd gives me energy, then I'll be able to give a little bit more on stage, but it wasn't really like that, but I had that post-show high that I rarely get, where I really feel good about the set, and like I felt like I fucking like did a line of coke or something as I was getting like I was tingly and
no, it's exactly how it feels like. It's like
I've done shows where
a real fucking adrenaline.
Yeah, I've done shows where I had no energy when I got off stage, where I was just like, yeah, that went good, and more people come up afterwards and be like, fucking, that was sick, But this one, there was probably, how many people do you think was there? 30 or something?
Yeah, there was people standing up along the sides. There's
maybe more than 30.
Yeah,
then,
every chair was full.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Michael, the host, or not the host, but the owner of the joint, he was really cool, and Jarrett, Statement is MC Statement.
He's dope too.
They actually closed the show out, but it was hosted by them, so they played way late, and it was like a threesome. Their group's called Only Natural.
Where was this at, in Eugene?
Ashland. Yeah. Basically right down the road from Southern Oregon University, which that's why I'd expect more people. But I walked in, and there's a restaurant out front, and I'm like, and the girl behind the counter goes, in the back. And so I start walking to the back like, oh, it's going to be a venue back here, it's going to be. And I go to the back, and there's just two doors for a bathroom. And I realized she wasn't. I thought she recognized me as one of the artists.
She thought you was going to use the bathroom.
Yeah, and she just pointed me towards the bathroom. I thought I was going to the green room like a fucking champ or something. No. She had no idea who I was. Thought it was a big deal. Yeah, but it turns out it's the front restaurant part. They just moved the tables out of the way and set up speakers, pretty good speakers. I would have liked it a little bit louder.
It smelled good in there.
But it was my first time at that show, so I didn't want to be too demanding until after they saw me play. So maybe next time we'll get them to turn the music up and have some more people in there. But it was really good. It was fun. And Jessica, my girlfriend, filmed the entire thing in one straight shot. It's a fucking 30-minute video of my set. Yeah, I watched like the first song, and then I got mad at myself for messing up a line.
I don't want to hear the first one.
But I feel like we'll be able to take some good clips out of it, and So anybody who didn't make the trip, you missed out. It was fun. And Kelly Mack tore it up. Only Natural tore it up. It was a long way to go. I wasn't expecting anybody to make the trip.
Well, I didn't even know
down
anyways.
Yeah, well.
Are you kidding me? I'm looking for every chance to get out of this fucking town.
What the fuck, man? I post that shit on Facebook all the time. Yeah.
If you notice, I don't have one anymore.
I did not notice. Yeah, you're off the grid. What's the deal? You're like completely off the grid.
I don't have a Facebook anymore, huh?
Laying low.
So no phone, no Facebook. What do you do in your spare time?
I'm surprised you asked me that question. What do you think I do in my spare time?
Masturbate and drink beers.
Boom. I mean, couldn't know any better than that.
Yeah. Well. So yeah, it was a fun time. It's a fun show, and that was that. So Marcus,
yes.
We have here on the CaveCast lived through some pretty good times with you. The Giants winning the baseball thing, whatever they call their Super Bowl.
The Giants beat the Royals. Yeah, that was a good one.
Madison
he's
Bumgarner beat us.
He's really trying to provoke you.
What is this argument that Madison got?
That's not the point I'm trying to get to. I didn't want to start
in
this.
The World Series, the
fucking Royals fan and a
Series.
Giants fan here. God damn.
If they wanted, I could say the same thing.
If they would have brought Madison Bumgarner in relief in Game 7, we would have won the World Series. That alone, we would have won.
Oh yeah, I just want to say, by the way,
obviously the coach.
I forgot before we got into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we re-signed.
Milagros. There's a hip hop night there every month. I believe it's the first Saturday of every month. And anyways, if anybody listening is ever in the area, go check that shit out. Anyways, so Marcus, we've lived through some fun times with you.
Yeah.
The San Francisco Giants won the
World Series,
the Cup or whatever.
The World Series.
Okay, so the Giants,
they beat the Royals.
Yeah. The Giants won the national championship, and the Raiders didn't get skunked on their season. We were with you for their first win.
Oh, that was excellent too. Yeah, we were. That was funny. That was almost a no. That was the two.
Yeah,
idiots.
it was where the guys got flagged for high-fiving and dancing and like 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage when they went into a hurry up.
Yeah,
assholes.
Time left.
And I thought.
That's what happens when you get a bunch of guys that don't know what the fuck they're doing on it.
God damn it. I'm trying to get to something here.
Cowboys.
So,
Cowboys.
I thought we were going to get to live through one more happy moment with you last Monday.
Oh, God.
And
I don't think I'm aware of this.
You were aware of it.
You're completely aware of it. No.
Monday was the national championship.
I have ignored the NCAA football page on the ESPN website.
I haven't watched SportsCenter in a week.
Wow. No withdrawals or anything?
Jesus Christ.
Or you can't tell the shakes from no SportsCenter from the shakes from no alcohol.
The second the Cowboys Packers game was over, I haven't watched it.
Don't ever talk over another punchline of mine again, you bastard. I will slice you. I can get to that sword in 3 seconds. I've practiced. I got a sword. I bought a sword.
He has a really cool sword.
So
a really cool sword. It
chops oranges in half like butter. Anyways, so yeah, that national championship didn't really turn out how I was expecting it to.
Either did I.
Did you watch it live, Dill, or?
Yeah. We straight up got beat.
And that's what Marcus says too. He said they were the better team, and
when you can't catch passes,
and that's what it was, because I think we've all been guilty of looking for excuses why our teams lost. Like, they're calling something that was clearly a fucking catch not a fucking catch.
Well, how did they get there in the first place with the picked up flag?
No, fuck Detroit.
Like, what the fuck?
Detroit had their that didn't win Dallas the game. Detroit had their moments after that.
That won Dallas.
Detroit's
the game.
flag situation
they could have ran the
is not even in the
after
top
that.
50 worst calls of all time. Ours is top 2, probably right behind the fucking Green Bay Seattle fucking interception call.
Dez?
Replacement refs.
I told.
It's probably the worst call
I would
in
have bet.
history.
I would have bet money on it. It wasn't going to get overturned. I knew it was going to get
It was
overturned.
like the worst call.
Was I not? I was pretty confident it was going to get overturned.
Oh, you said it right off the bat.
Just because I know the rule. The rule's horrible.
And the rule
It's like the
sucks.
fucking tuck rule.
Yeah.
It's a stupid rule.
Old wounds just opened up
Yes.
there.
It's a very stupid rule.
Nobody remembers the last time the Raiders were good, Marcus. That's
Everyone remembers the tuck rule.
I'll tell you now, cousin Josh doesn't forget.
yeah. I bet he doesn't. I try to get it. What's his deal? Is he gonna call you or get a hold of me or something?
He
Come
messaged
in
me
here.
after I was
Kynes.
here, and I said yeah. So
Kynes?
We got.
Oh yeah, we got Kynes calling in later. Or we'll
3-ish.
call Kynes. When I think we'll call him when we get to the fight and
I think
stuff.
if you be quiet,
Yes.
I think you can hear cousin Josh's car. No?
Those are headphones.
Yeah.
And you're hearing the echoes.
I hear something,
That
but
sounds like his fucking pile of shit.
was it?
He already
It's
turned
a
it off.
computer.
Whatever.
It's a computer.
So
And you know he knocks and doesn't never come in the house, so we're gonna have to listen to.
So yeah, who do you guys think gets drafted first? Like, do you really think Jameis Winston goes before Mariota?
I think they will want him because it's pretty close to where he lives.
Absolutely, I agree with him. I think that
Tampa Bay?
It's going to be a happy place.
Tampa?
Yeah, Tampa.
I'd agree with Marcus.
That's where you want Jameis Winston around all of his old stupid friends
No,
that he
I
gets in
think-
trouble with.
Well, them probably. Me personally, which I don't know. I
He
think
doesn't
Mariota
get in bad
should go
trouble.
first.
He's just stupid trouble, you know? I hate the guy with... That's mean. I shouldn't hate anyone for no reason.
Cousin Josh enters the building.
You were right, Dylan.
I gotta quit yelling.
I could hear his car from a mile away.
I called it. I'm turning my mic down actually.
Is that a hot mama?
Hop in here next to Marcus and put that mic in the middle.
God, dog.
We're a little high tech, but we're not that high tech. And throw that fucking yappy dog outside. Enough.
Yeah,
Cousin Josh, what's happening?
Not much. Just got back from.
She's fine. She'll quit.
Tell me one thing, then you want me to do another.
We're talking a little natties right now, a little national championships.
Next to you.
Is that a Big Daddy you got in your hand there?
No, it's a hot mama.
The hot mama.
I like
Fucking
ladies
hell.
hot men.
All right. Put it in the middle, and if you guys need to, I mean, if you
We can
Do
one
what we
person
share it
has
together.
a point, yeah,
It
really.
probably won't be as loud anymore, from my end, at least, on the recording.
We'll just turn that microphone up a little bit.
I
Okay,
think the
so
biggest thing was Urban Meyer.
did you just say the N-word?
The biggest thing.
Oh, you said the niggas thing.
No.
Like, dude, first sentence on the fucking CaveCast drops an N-bomb. For fuck's sakes, Josh.
Jesus.
This
Urban Meyer
is
was
a
the
family
biggest-
show.
The biggest deal, I think. The
Yeah.
coaching.
If you talk, just point that microphone towards your face.
You think Urban Meyer
Or
was the
just
difference?
or just face it, the
Yeah.
microphone.
For the most part, yeah.
Scooch in there
What?
close
There
to
was
Marcus
no
a
other
little bit.
coaches that could.
There you go.
There was no other coaches that could stop us, our offense and shit like that. He was prepared for it
Marcus,
after the first series.
I just got your joke about the microphone not being too close now. Were you talking about the show?
When?
You said the microphone won't be too close now? Or you said you won't be too loud?
Oh.
This is the micro.
Oh, yeah.
You were not making a joke about the show?
No. How often was I too loud?
The first song, Marcus had the microphone a little close to his face. And so
That
yeah, I'm
first
bummed
song.
out. I
doing the
missed out on
backups
that,
was
too.
it was a lot of fun.
I hope it started sounding better. I really
Actually, on
do.
the recording, except for I think I heard you say that like not the right word when
Yeah.
you're doing the backup.
Probably.
The actual sound
Probably.
wasn't that bad though.
Which word was it?
I don't remember. I'll have to watch it again.
I remember I said the wrong word. The first song, right?
I think yeah,
Yeah.
it must have
I'm
been.
bummed out I missed that.
Um,
Good show.
It was a good show. It was
Yeah.
fun. You missed. We already talked about it on here.
Sorry.
You can watch it. He has it recorded.
I do have it recorded. So I mean,
So
is that
was
it on
that
the Natty?
clear?
What,
That was
who
clearly the wrong
do you think
word.
picks Mariota?
Tampa.
Titans?
Tampa.
No.
I think Tampa should get Mariota, but I don't think they're going to go James Winston.
I think they'd be better off, but I don't think they will.
I want to say one thing. Did you hear Skip Bayless dogging Mariota after the game?
Fuck Skip Bayless.
Yeah, no shit.
That guy can suck a dick.
Cardale Jones is such a better quarterback after watching this game here, and
I'd like to
Because he threw 4 fucking.
I'd like to see Skip Bayless.
He had a good game.
He did.
And how
That's
many
what I
balls
said.
were dropped by
That's what I said.
receivers?
How can you take it seriously, Skip Bayless talking about any sport?
What did he throw?
He is a Cowboys
300?
fan, and he did defend the Cowboys to Stephen A. Smith.
Threw it over 300, I thought.
Was it? I know he
This
had
brother.
2
And Stephen A.
TDs
Smith is the
through that
biggest pile of
interception
shit
at
on
the end of the
ESPN.
game.
Oh yeah, he did have an
But
interception.
that
Oh.
was just a, whatever play.
Oh well, I mean,
Yeah, I saw that.
so they got beat. It was a shame. And
Were you rooting for him, Danny?
Oh fuck yeah, I was.
Were you?
Yeah.
Ask your dad. He's
Yeah.
all, I ain't rooting for him.
Here-
My dad
you go.
rooted for him. He rooted for him.
He threw for 333
Oh, wow.
yards.
He had a good game.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns and an interception. He had a 152 quarterback rating.
Yeah, he did a good game.
Wasn't his fault. He can't do fucking everything.
He can't.
I hate Skip Bayless.
Yeah,
Me too.
Skip Bayless is a cunt. He fucking sucks. Oh yeah, I gotta
Except for when he
make
defends
sure.
the
And,
Cowboys.
I hope he's listening to this.
I gotta make sure and
I
use the
know,
word
right?
cunt as many times on here as possible.
All right, cunt.
Why?
Ramon said his mom's coming after me because she's mad about me using the word cunt. I don't really know what's wrong with the word cunt, but
And now you just used her name in the same sentence, but not necessarily.
I was not referring to
I
her.
know you weren't
she's
doing that, but
she's
I'm
a
just-
good woman.
Why would you even imply such a thing?
Ramon Perez.
Because he's being a cunt.
Ramon Perez is a cunt.
Ramon almost got into a fight last night at the bar.
Oh, is that why he was MIA when I tried to get him in here to be third mic today? Yeah, Dylan, I didn't want to tell you this, but you were like, I ran out of options and I just had to have somebody in here.
What now? I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, hey, I can finally make one.
Kynes couldn't make the CaveCast, so I called Moni and Jerry, and neither one of them answered.
Jerry?
And then
I want to get him
Before
on here.
me?
Then he called Josh.
I've tried to get
and
you on.
then
No,
after
no.
he called Josh.
Yeah, I
he
know.
talked
You
to
said you were going to
Okay,
leave it
at
up
least
to
I'm
me
not
now.
I've
I've
tried to
tried
get you on, and I decided to
you
throw
were
a bone
sort of
out
in
today
the
and see
This
if you
dog
pick it
does
up.
not like Josh.
Dill wasn't.
No,
in the
she
mix
doesn't.
At all.
Who does really though? I mean,
What?
huh?
This dog is just.
I
I,
like that
fucking the
dog.
shit out of him.
I like the dog.
She wants to jump at Josh's jugular.
This dog is a cunt.
So fuck. So yeah, and Dallas got screwed. I
They
think,
were they got.
I think we
screwed.
haven't covered that yet.
Dallas got screwed.
They need to consistently
Let's
make that
cover the
call or
Lions
not.
getting screwed first, though.
I don't
The Lions, two years ago,
Hold on.
when the Calvin Johnson thing should have been a catch too.
Where did they get,
Yeah.
That one.
Let's talk about that.
Hold on a second. Where did the Lions get screwed? There's 2 different plays.
The
One
face
was-
guarding. It should have been a face guarding. Play.
like where he had his back to him.
Yeah.
The new
Are
rule.
you going to argue
in,
it?
I will.
The rule in pros. Now they had it on ESPN. You can have your back towards the ball without turning
You
towards
have
it.
to make a play on the ball.
No, you don't. That's
He
not,
hit it with
that's
his
not the rule
hand.
anymore. You don't have to make a play on the ball anymore. You just can't.
That's
You
what I
can't be
always thought.
jostling with the wide receiver. But the wide receiver was face masking the defender when he was doing it. You can have your back to the ball you want, and not turn around and make a play on the ball at all. It's not. It's only in college now. It's not in pros anymore. They put it on SportsCenter that night.
Or you-
And
I
watched
feel like
it.
the receiver.
Or
They
not
have
that-
talked
or yeah,
about
that
this
Lions game.
play. That
The holding
night,
call
that
on fourth
whole
down.
week, I was seeing stuff on that play saying that it was ridiculous. It's a phantom flag. How can you pick up a flag when it was that blatantly
It should have
of a
been.
pass interference?
It should have been offensive pass interference. Is what it should have
No, it
been.
shouldn't have.
He had a
I
hold.
feel
Of,
like
he had a
you
hold of
are out.
Hitchens.
He grabbed his
was
face mask.
masking the shit out of Hitchens.
And he had a hold of his left shoulder or right shoulder pad, pulling him, against him. So I.
Okay.
There should have been a flag
Okay,
call.
I'm watching this play.
Hey.
You got it? Okay.
Well, I'll
Thank
tell
you.
you,
You guys
there's
are
gonna
really
be
high-tech.
lots of talk about the officiating in this playoff game with the Cowboys and the Lions, specifically about the play with 8:25 to go in the fourth quarter.
8:25 to go in the fourth quarter, and they could have run the clock out.
From Matthew Stafford to Brandon. And
What? That was
I'll
a
tell you,
huge
an
drive.
interference called
It
against
was.
Anthony Hitchens.
They could have put the game.
Interference
They
called,
could've easily-
interference announced, and then interference picked up. Well, I'll tell you, I watch a lot of football, see a lot of plays. To me, you can't pick that flag up. Hitchens was not playing the ball, shoved with his left arm first. Pettigrew came back and tried to get to the ball. couldn't. That's pass interference and was correctly.
Why are they
called
showing
on the field.
stills? I want to watch the
And
fucking
actually, it was
video.
defensive holding also because Pettigrew
Not
had
this
his
fucking
jersey
biased
under his
cocksucker.
Apparently,
Biased?
they're as high tech as you guy's our referee.
Fucking Pereira's wrong 70% of the fucking time, anyways. Even when he gets to fucking read the goddamn thing.
Look, dude, look at his face. I mean, come on. He's obviously
Pile of
fucking-
shit, just
yeah.
like Stephen A. Smith.
15 weeks of the regular season,
Whoa,
there
whoa,
were
that's
guys that
racist,
hadn't
dude. We
worked
don't
together all
condone
season.
it.
Did
What's
that
wrong with you,
affect
Dylan?
them? You know,
I'm a
did
Cowboys
that
Like
fan.
all liking the
affect
Skip
them?
Bayless
They were
shit.
totally
And
happy.
Because Skip Bayless is a
I
Cowboys
hate it.
fan.
Come on. Why can't you're thinking like a
Only
woman?
when it comes to
You're
the
acting like.
Cowboys.
I don't want to even go that far. That's not what I'm trying to say. You are unmovable on your opinions,
Oh yeah.
and they're not facts. So stop thinking they're facts.
This was the right
Please.
call.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. We just. I. If that I can't sit here and do that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 20. I'm not 20 anymore.
We're gonna watch that now.
what?
Katy Perry, Dark
I
Horse.
can't make excuses for things. We're sitting here talking about how the Ducks lost the game.
Yeah, we straight up got our ass beat.
Unfortunately, it's all going to be overshadowed by that penalty that was not a
Who's this, and why does he have a Seahawks
It's called for pass interference in the fourth
tie
quarter.
on?
Pretty clear call to hold
Why do they
on
keep
for
showing
the
stills? I want to watch the video.
You can't tell me that he's letting him get the ball.
They're only showing what what Hitchens did wrong.
Look at it in the course of the game.
Ew, boo,
Yeah, no,
that's
that
bad.
I didn't. Yeah, I get that.
Well,
What are you
There's
arguing?
But there's a holding on every single offensive
My
play
point,
in the
my
NFL.
point
Damn.
is that wasn't their last possession of the game.
No,
they
that's
had
the
a
best
chance to do
argument.
something with it
it
afterwards.
still fucked them.
It did, but not as much as the Dez catch. And as far as I'm concerned,
Doesn't it look like karma comes tenfold, and when
that-
it comes back around,
arguing
harder,
that that's karma is so stupid because
oh
the
really?
Cowboys
Because your team got to the playoff
Cowboys-
game
the
that they
Cowboys-
shouldn't be playing.
No.
They
The
shouldn't
Cowboys
have made
didn't do
it there
anything
in the
wrong,
first
though.
place.
They didn't do anything wrong. They're just playing football.
And Dez didn't hold on to the ball after he caught it. The rule states he did
yeah.
not fucking catch
Okay,
the ball.
but it's a
I have
stupid
one thing
rule.
to throw in there. Julian Edelman caught a
It's a
pass.
stupid
Oh my
rule.
God! It's an
No, this is
It-
about catching the ball.
It's- it-
Julian Edelman caught the ball with his fucking legs, and they counted that as a catch. So why is his not a catch? That's the only thing I
What?
want to say. Caught it with his legs. That's not possessing
Stop
the ball.
talking. That makes no sense.
no. Okay, I mean, okay.
The ball hit the ground. You have
It
to.
should be a different. It should be a different rule.
Yes.
It should. That's
It's
all
a
there is
different
to it.
rule. It's a stupid rule, but by rule, he didn't catch it.
Therefore,
He didn't catch it.
the Cowboys got screwed.
Just like the Lions did.
Not just like the Lions. did.
Okay, they got screwed.
Caught the ball
They
with
both
both
got
hands,
screwed.
turned body completely
They
around,
both
took
got
2 steps,
screwed
reach out without-
differently.
Yeah. If
And no
if
one
Dez,
got screwed any worse. They
if-
were both playoff
If the
games.
Dez call would have
shouldn't-
happened with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, then I
You
would have
would-
been like, all right. Well, I mean, they had chances.
It was what
They
what
could've
was
made
it?
it
What
happen.
was it? One play, fourth down. It was a fourth down, lucky. I mean, like, how often do you catch that? I mean, realistically.
when you're Dez, I mean,
I was gonna say if you're Dez Bryant.
apparently not very often.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't catch it.
Well, the Patriots are still in it.
but the rules got to change. He
the
had the
Patriots.
ball in his hand. He had the ball in his hand. He stepped. His elbow went
and
down.
It's not even close
and
to the
he's
tuck
an-
rule.
he's
It's not
an
even close
athlete.
to being
2
screwed
steps.
over.
He's an athlete,
as that.
so he tried to stretch the ball out to get it as far as close to the end zone as possible. How is that not a fucking football play? Like, how is that not a football play?
You catch the ball like this, you turn and take
Yeah.
2 steps and reach for the end zone.
He reached for the
And
end
the
zone.
knee was down before the ball even touched
and
also.
in fumbles, when you're
What's the
talking about
rule?
fumbles,
What's the rule?
See, the thing is
the
that-
ground,
is
So
the
it should
ground.
have been a touchback.
No, listen, but if he would have reached out before his knee was down or before he was touched or whatever, and he reached out and he broke the plane, that would have been a touchdown even if the ball would have came out.
No,
Right.
But if he
no.
fell short, it's
Yeah,
an incomplete
'cause
pass.
Robert-
It wouldn't
around a
have.
while back
No,
and
that's
he didn't have
Calvin
full
play. That's the
it's the
Calvin
same thing.
play. That's what he did it in the end zone.
I wish that would have happened because I would like to see what they would have called there.
But I
that's
just
the
don't
same
understand.
thing. It's the rule.
I don't understand how those
It's a
aren't football
stupid
plays.
rule.
Like I don't get it.
Yeah, full possession.
It's not.
and 2
It's, that
steps
is
and
not
reach
the
over end
rule.
zone.
It's the rule that he didn't hold on to the ball through the catch. It's not a catch because they didn't show that.
okay.
Hey, I caught the ball.
Right.
You have to
I
come up
I
with
think
it.
He did. Like okay.
He dropped it though. He didn't possess the ball after he was on the ground. And that's the rule.
Well, here's
It's
what you're
stupid,
gonna
yes.
take away with that is plays like the Titans in St. Louis. What was that, like 2001 or something in the Super Bowl when the Titans guy caught the ball with like seconds left, a touchdown, they would have been able to tie it up and put the Super Bowl into overtime, and he stretches out and he doesn't make it by like 2 feet. You remember that? The very end of the Super Bowl? You're going to take shit like that away because, okay, put 2 more feet onto that, and he makes that stretch play and gets it into the end zone and puts it in. That's goes down as one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time, one of the most exciting Super Bowl plays.
He was running too.
But I'm saying
it wasn't come down.
Okay, I'm going with the of his elbow touched while he had the ball, his foot touched. He had 2 points of contact with the ball like this. He bobbled
but your arm counts as 2 points no matter what. Once your arm hit.
And then after his arm hit was when the ball came out. But you're going to take away people trying to make those gutsy fucking stretch plays because they're going to be like, nope, I got to hold this right here. And it's just going to... They're slowly making...
the plane with the ball.
They're slowly making the game less exciting.
I agree with that.
I understand the rules that are for safety. Like...
That's not a safety rule.
It's not. Yeah, I understand. I understand the rules that like I don't like some of those defenseless wide receiver calls.
I have to live with the tuck rule too.
I feel like those defenseless wide receiver calls. Sometimes if you're gonna have the balls to go over the middle and try to jump up without protecting yourself for a pass, you deserve to get your ribs roasted. Like
yeah.
And I don't want to see anybody hurt, any more than the next guy. But if you do that, that's like getting on a fucking bull. If you get on a bull and you get hurt, I don't feel bad for you. You're taking that chance. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're gonna fucking jump into the air off both feet over the middle, you're taking a chance to get your fucking.
I think that. Fuck that. I think if you can Ronnie Lott take somebody's head off, take their fucking head off. If they get hurt, they shouldn't have been playing the fucking game.
I think that you have to cut your finger off.
Why are you trying to hurt people though?
Not intentionally trying to hurt people, but if you get hurt,
that's what Ronnie Lott was trying.
I think you have to cut your finger off in the middle of a game in order to get away with those. Ronnie Lott paid the blood price. I'm just saying. Yeah,
pinky gone.
He said, "Get rid of it."
God damn.
What? I could have half a finger.
You brought a reserve. I did not.
Yeah, they're in there. Anybody who want to drink, have at it.
I'm trying to look at that exact rule. I want to know the exact rule.
I feel like they should have to do more than just break the plane with the ball. I think the whole fucking body should get in the end zone.
I think you should point that microphone towards your face. If
I think you should shut the fuck up. That's what I think you should do.
Actually, no. Take that back.
The whole body should get in the end zone.
Valid point.
What?
Yeah.
I would agree
Some
with
of those
you.
guys
I would
going
agree
out
with
of
you
bounds,
too. I would agree with you to a certain point.
See, I'm arguing to make the game more exciting, and he's trying to boring it up.
I would agree with you to a certain point to where,
touchdown.
I would agree with you to a certain point to where maybe not the whole body, but the whole football. Not just the football break the plane, but the whole football actually gets in the end zone.
That would be, I think, a more realistic.
You see guys completely out of bounds.
Yeah.
You get the nose
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
well, goodbye, quarterback sneak and fucking dives up the middle.
This is what the rules should read. Okay, these are the questions you have to ask. Okay, did he have the ball steady did he actually catch the ball? Answer yes. Okay. Did he get a step down? Answer yes. On a football field? Yes. Wearing a football helmet? Yeah. Okay, that's a football move. That's a catch.
He's contracted by a fucking...
He got the ball when he came back up.
See that the ground can't cause a fumble anymore, but it can cause an incompletion.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
That makes
such
sense.
bullshit.
It makes perfect
It makes sense. I agree
No,
with
that should have been a fumble before an incompletion.
No.
And it shouldn't even have been either one because he made like
His
20
knee was down. He
football
couldn't
moves.
have fumbled.
From the time his hands touched the ball and caught it, he made like 20 football moves.
Be reasonable.
I do agree with Marcus on this one.
You're not
He
being
made 3
reasonable.
football moves. He took 2 steps and he reached out towards the end zone. 3 fucking football moves. 3 football moves, man.
There wasn't. There was 1 at the most. Getting your feet down isn't a football move.
No, catching the ball and turning and taking 1 step is another football move, and then taking another step with control is another football move, and then reaching out for the end zone is another football move.
Control of the ball in his hands or arms prior to the ball touching the ground. Okay. And touches the ground inbounds with both feet or with any part other than his hands. And C. maintained control of the ball long enough after and have been fulfilled to enable him to perform an act common to the game, which he
A football
did
move.
not. No, he didn't. He couldn't do
Three-
anything. He was falling down.
Catches, 2 steps, and a reach for the
He
end
was
zone.
falling down.
There's 3 football moves.
Falling down.
He was reaching.
Cowboys News, I'm Sean Evans, and for the second straight week, the NFL playoffs are undermined by a controversial call, once again involving the Dallas Cowboys.
1, 2, 3.
Falling
1, 2,
down.
3.
Romo went deep to Pro Bowl wide receiver Dez Bryant on 4th and 2.
And it looks like less of a catch
1,
watching
2,
it now.
3.
Now it doesn't.
I can
Now
count
it
3
doesn't look like a catch.
I can count 3 football moves all day.
And I can see a moving ball that hit the ground. The ball was moving.
Why are we
That's
watching
why.
this?
Because I wanted to see a slow-mo.
I think it's hard seeing it with.
We both know we got fucked.
That made it look worse.
Were able to bleed out the last 4 minutes of the game, aided in large part by this incredible catch by Randall Cobb.
I mean, we're arguing. I mean, yes, it's a very stupid rule, and slow motion will definitely probably make it look like a catch now.
Turns the body.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
There's
2 hands on the
1
ball.
football move.
Watch the ball hit the ground at the end.
There's
and move.
2 football moves.
He's falling.
And he's reaching for the
Stop
end zone.
it, Dylan.
Right there. That is a 3rd
Falling.
Possession
football
the
move.
whole way.
Boom, the ball's moving.
3rd
now.
football move.
That's when the ball started moving, and it's not a catch, according to the rule. According to the rule.
Well,
And
I don't
the
think
rule
anybody's
sucks.
arguing that.
We're going to agree to disagree. Move on to the next
I think
thing here.
You're still trying to argue it's a catch, though, and he didn't catch it.
No,
But you gotta
it should
understand,
have
this is gonna
been.
go on forever.
It should be
A different
a catch.
or-
The rules should be different to where that is a catch. I mean, according to
The
the
more
rule,
I
yes.
see that, the less I think it's a catch. Honestly, the ball's moving more than I thought it was after remembering it in my head. You're showing me something that's making me think it's less of a catch.
The more I
Well, it
watch
doesn't
the
move
more it's
till it
making
hits
me
the
sick.
ground.
I know, and that's the whole point. The rule, I mean, you have to be able to hold the ball like in baseball. You catch the ball, you flip out, and the ball flies out of your glove. It's not a catch.
So I want to do this thing. I want to do.
Jesus.
Here's what I want to do.
3 football moves.
I want to get 2 Christians,
Oh, he did 3
2
football
Muslims.
moves that quickly.
2 Jews, an atheist, a Buddhist, and a Scientologist. 10 people altogether. And I want to take them into the forest and feed them ayahuasca and then just record what happens. Just
What's ayahuasca?
DMT with a monoamine oxidase inhibitor.
Now you're going to have to explain to what that is.
MAOI. It's part of what's in some depression medication. But I didn't really have much of a topic on that. I just wanted to fucking quick subject change.
Well, get it off the screen, would you?
Jon Jones loves the Coke. Loves himself a little nose candy.
See, the thing though with that, the only thing that I noticed is that it's only 1 chemical that's in blow that was in a system. It's not actual blow that was in a system.
That was the chemical that they test for because that's
that
what
makes
shows
sense.
up
See,
when
I told
you do
I don't know
Coke.
much about this. I don't know much about it.
Benzo neoprene fucking metabolites. I
Well,
don't
and
know.
obviously it had to blow you.
I gotta
Yeah.
tell you, that makes me like him a lot more now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
See, me and cousin Josh were talking actually
you-
the other day about how you always
fake
ride
people?
you always ride
You like
some
fake
fighter's
people,
nuts,
people
and
that
all of
are-
a sudden you just
I'm not
bounce
saying I
off
like
his
everything
nuts
he
and hate
does,
his guts.
No. Well, here's what he does. He
Why?
does like a monkey in the jungle.
Bag.
Josh,
No, I'm saying he does this with a lot of fighters though.
No,
he
he'll-
swings from their nuts, and all of a sudden
he
hates
goes.
their gut.
He's like swinging from the nuts, and then he's like, "Oh, this guy's about to fucking have a fall from grace." And then he swings the nuts really far, and like a monkey, he catches onto another nutsack, and then just swings onto that. I don't,
Me? I don't know. I don't.
that was
like
just the
Jon
image
Jones
he
that
put into
much.
my head.
Yeah,
I
guess.
would rather see White
It was
go beat his ass.
It was a pretty far swing from Aikman to fucking Tom Brady's nuts. Huh?
That shit Jon Jones pulled at the end of that.
He had to be in the air for a
Yeah,
while.
that
and
was-
that-
That totally.
What did he
That-
do?
that's
I don't.
sealed.
I don't.
Put his
what did he
hands
do?
up like this,
It sealed it
and
for me. How about
Cormier started
Okay,
walking
okay,
off,
okay,
and then he's all
we're-
pow pow pow, hit him a couple times, and
let's not talk over each other.
Okay, well, Jon Jones, I didn't see the fight, but he won, and I'll take it.
Okay, well, did you get what he said? Like, basically, he had the fight won. There's 10 seconds left, and the referee broke him up. What didn't they from a clinch?
Jones just threw his hands up.
He turns around and puts his hands up in the air like he's the champ, blah blah blah.
Cormier
and then as soon as Cormier looks at him and realizes he's not fighting anymore, so Cormier puts his hands down and goes to turn around, and Jones just fucking suckers him. And then which in turn Cormier ended up swinging on him after the bell because he did that.
He made a fighting move.
The fight is still going though.
Yeah, he that one's, is that what you were saying, Marcus? It sealed the deal for you?
Yeah, I just can't. And then the whole speech afterward, I know I'm being classless, but I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just like, who the fuck are you, dude?
He could be Richard.
No, he had to admit it because he realized in the middle of being classless,
exactly.
he was being classless. And so he goes, "Oh, I'm being a douchebag. Let me announce it because I don't know what else to do."
Well, I'm just saying. What I was just saying is trying to talk shit about Richard Sherman. The guy's a classless pile of shit.
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding
Richard
me?
Sherman's the shit.
He's a fucking classless pile of
Fuck
shit.
Richard Sherman.
Oh my god, fuck you guys.
He's
Richard
a-
Sherman's awesome.
He's amazing player.
Wow,
but
he's
awesome.
I like him. I
don't
don't
like the way
I don't like a lot of some of the things he does, but I
that's
still
what I
like
mean.
him.
I don't
it
like
doesn't
the way
make
he goes about.
I feel when you listen to him talk, there's good person in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not. He loves the game. He gets into the game.
Yeah, he's
like Jon Jones is a
bad dude, right?
Yeah,
he's
he
a
just
kind of a
doesn't
piece of
seem-
shit.
Doesn't seem like he's
Okay. So basically,
vibes me wrong way.
when he got the Nike sponsorship, he goes out, to the press or whatever, and he's like, I think the Nike wanted to sponsor me because they know I'm one of those guys. I love Jesus, and I'm not gonna be getting in any trouble like some of these guys. Blah blah blah. 2 weeks later, he gets in a car accident, drunk, with two bitches in his car that both get hurt pretty bad because they're not 205-pound UFC champions, so they couldn't take a fucking car wreck in a Bentley. And he hurts these girls and gets a DUI, and 2 weeks after being like, yeah, I'm just better than these people. I'm not gonna get in trouble. And
Maybe he let Jesus take the wheel.
yeah, he sure did.
that was a bad
It'll
idea.
happen every time, folks. You let Jesus take the wheel.
Should I let Kynes know?
Oh yeah, here, I'll text
We're
him.
pretty close to.
Are you-
sounds like we're getting to there.
Is he on right now, or
Are we close
No,
to a
he's
break?
No, we're just talking fight.
we're gonna call him after break. We'll get into the Floyd and Pacquiao thing, but so Jones blows coke. Honestly, 3 weeks out from a fight and he's partying down.
It's because he's that badass.
I'll agree
They
with
said
you
he was
that
he was practicing 2 times a day,
Yeah,
fucking all
yeah.
jacked up. He was up for it, Huh? No.
yeah, Jones. I thought he slept in the gym, but it turns out he was just hitting the fucking speed bag all night. Didn't speed bag.
The
speed team.
I had the visual of just powder going poof.
Yeah.
Tyson behind it.
Should we? Oh well, let's take a break right now, and we'll call Kynes after the break, and we'll keep talking Jones Cormier, and then we'll get into some Floyd and Pac-Man stuff.
Don't forget about Weidman.
Fuck Weidman.
We're actually there's a couple topics that aren't allowed on this show, and he has to do with one of the topics, so he's pretty much just.
Oh.
How he's a fucking joke?
What does it have to do with?
We don't talk about it on the show.
He's fighting Vitor next month.
I was gonna talk about how Hanato put him in the rear naked and choked him.
He did choke him out good.
Yeah.
Renato Laranja.
I'm missing something. Did he lose?
No,
No,
he's never lost.
it was a joke.
It was a street fight.
Renato Laranja beat him in the gym. Marcus,
Okay.
take us to break, I suppose, and we'll be right back, and we'll call Kynes, so stay tuned. This is
right on.
break time.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Are you sick of having your babies dragged into the underbrush by some fawn-colored nightmare? Go to GiraffeKings.com. If you think lions have been in a position of power for far too long and you want to support long-necked patriarchs in Africa, go to GiraffeKings.com, sign their petition, and make a change today. Stop being afraid to walk in thigh-high grass. Stop being afraid of dozing off in the shade of the only tree for 20 miles. Sign up and you won't have to live under the brutal, abusive tyranny of these sharp-clawed predatory monsters and their successors. Sign up today and be the fuse that lights the explosion of change. Help your generation out. GiraffeKings.com. Lions have had it far too good for far too long, and it's time to topple the regime. GiraffeKings.com. And welcome back to the motherfucking CaveCast.
Gary Payton's son plays for Beavers.
So let's just
We knew that.
we're gonna
Played
we're gonna cold call
Beavers, too.
Kynes right now.
That's what I heard.
Is Cousin Josh gonna be able to hear him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it on here because we don't have that kind of technology yet.
We don't have advanced.
We don't have the technology. We're gonna cold call Kynes right now. Cold call Kynes. The KKK. You spell cold and call. Okay. KKK. No. Okay. Fine. Going for the cold call. Probably not gonna answer. Probably not gonna answer.
Babysitting right now.
Maybe
Sitting on some babies.
maybe shoot him a message.
Me and Kyne's gotta have a porn battle one of these days.
Me.
A porn battle? Wait, what? Hey, what? What was that?
That is.
Go ahead and face that microphone towards him. Can you explain yourself,
Me and
please?
Kyne's had a little battle on who knows more porn stars on Facebook a while back, and I feel
okay.
like I could outdo him.
Porn trivia. A porn battle really puts
Yeah.
a different picture.
Like,
in
we
my
could have a
head.
battle too, I guess.
Like, who can make that guy come first on tape?
I'm the man. I am the man.
On tape. God, I was born in the 80s. On tape.
On Laserdisc.
On one of those little ones that you put into the bigger tape and then that you can put in your VCR.
There's a couple new starlets.
I'm the hottest man on projector. On reel to reels.
There's no sound and it's black and white, but it's porn. What? So you and Kynes have like a. You guys both have high porn trivia knowledge.
Yeah, Kyne seems to know. Like, he would tell me a couple names, and then I'd throw out 3 or 4 names, and then he'd throw out another 3 or 4, and we just went at it for
And
like.
you guys are masturbating the entire time, or?
No, I think I took a break for an hour.
Oh, okay. So you lose, basically, is what
I don't know. He's got an old lady, so I don't think he masturbates as much as me.
he does. Trust me, he does. Did you shoot him a message? Okay. So
Yes, I did.
Jones won his fight and then tested positive for cocaine metabolites. I love this word metabolites that they use because I'm not sure what it means.
Joe.
Why not just say it's coke or it's weed?
It's remnant. It means they did the drug like a few days prior.
Yeah.
I think it still means they did it.
So on the Joe Rogan podcast, they found out about the positive test as they were recording a podcast, and so they started looking up on Jones's Twitter. So he failed the test December 3rd for coke. So they started looking on his Twitter for like 2 days before to see what he was doing, and like 2 days before it says, "Just got back from Brazil." Fucking. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he was fucking hookers and snorting blow off their assholes in Brazil. But
Loves it.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with any of that.
So
Well, it was so intense.
then Joey Diaz was on Rogan's podcast, and he said, "Fucking." Actually, I'll play the video. He basically said that he's heard for a couple of years now that.
Because he has like little connections and
Yeah,
his,
well,
like,
everybody knows
informants.
Joey used to do all kinds of blow, and so people, hey, did you hear about whatever fucking? God damn it, where's it at?
I want to throw in there the DX thing he did at the end. I love that.
You liked that? The little
Suck
it.
suck it.
I love.
Let's
the
get
move.
ready to suck it.
I love the move, but I hate who did it with him doing the move.
Yeah.
I lost it.
The suck it. That's what Danny says. He goes, he did the suck it. And I'm fuming from I think I had fire coming out of my ears when he hit Cormier after the fight was over, pretty much. It was just a punk move.
It was a definite punk move. God damn it, I can't find it.
It was heated. God.
I can't find
Dad
that.
was egging me on pretty much too. It was hilarious.
Is your dad like Bones?
No.
He was just egging me on. He knew I was on fire pretty much, and he knew what buttons to push.
Anyways, I can't find the video, but Diaz says fucking, he's all, I had somebody I'm not gonna name come up to me and be like, "Did you hear that Bones is on the blow?" And well, and this was over a year ago that he heard that. And then I also saw a thing from Dan Henderson that's no, it was Chael Sonnen. So Jones fought Chael when? Like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
When he destroyed Chael Sonnen? Well, Jones was talking a little shit on the way up to the fight about Chael using steroids and stuff, and Chael tweeted, you better quit talking about me before I say some things that people don't know about you. And this was over a year ago. And then on the weigh-ins, when Jones,
I remember that now.
When Jones and Chael Sonnen weighed in, you know how dudes start just pounding Pedialyte after they make weight, or they start drinking water or whatever to try to get the liquid back in their muscles and shit. Well, Chael made weight and then started drinking a Coke. He opened up a Coke and started drinking it in the weigh-in with Jones. So it's like there's all these Illuminati conspiracy theorists, fucking
well, that's
theorists.
why he did it. That had to have been why he did it. Chael's too much of that type of guy.
Yeah.
He would do that.
And that was a long time ago. So and everybody's always like, how does Jones at 6'4" keep making this weight? Blah, blah, blah. Well,
Metabolisms.
Got that great metabolism.
Right? No.
And cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Listen, you're gonna be doing a lot of it though.
I know.
I'm sure he is.
He has the money to do a lot of it, and people can function if they don't keep it.
Why did it take so
if they
long
don't get
for the
crazy.
the dirty UA to come out? If it was like
because they didn't want an uproar. They wanted this big money fight. This pay-per-view brought in more than the last 10 pay-per-views have. Like it's. I forget.
Was the paper. If people get one pay-per-view a year, it was the pay-per-view they got.
Yeah, they made a lot of money off that fight, and they couldn't. I feel they couldn't afford. Dana White knew about it. They told Dana about it before the fight, and his excuse is like, we didn't want to take that away from Daniel Cormier, and plus it's not. Apparently, you can do all the blow you want out of competition.
Yep. Yeah, it's not illegal to do. If you
piss hot on fight night, then Nick Diaz from the weed thing. People were in an uproar about this, and then
I don't understand that at all.
And you got Dana coming out going, Nick Diaz is a dumbass, blah blah blah. Can't believe he did this, blah blah blah. And then Jones pisses hot for coke, and he goes, I wish him the best. I'm very proud of him for coming out. He had to. They were gonna release the test.
And how long was he in rehab?
One day.
Hey, he was cured.
Yeah.
He cured.
No,
he
was it?
One day.
Was it you or Kynes? 'Cause I'm glad that you brought that up because this line fucking killed me. It was when I think it was Kynes. He goes. It's just because he's so big and athletic, he takes the 12 steps, 3 steps at a time. So,
3 steps at a time. Yeah,
that's a fucking brilliant line. But I mean, I honestly don't care if somebody does coke that I don't care about.
Yeah, but
if somebody that I care about and you start hearing like, oh man, fucking Dylan's really hitting a lot of the blow lately.
Better start sharing.
I'm worried about his septum. Yeah, that's the first thought. It's like, why is he not fucking hooking a brother up?
You think that he would call me first?
It's hard to get that stuff up here. No. But like, I could care less. It's not going to enhance his performance, so I don't care.
It's the image.
Same with weed. I don't care.
It's the image he tries.
But that's what bugs me.
To uphold, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, the fucking when him and Cormier were going back and forth and they didn't know they were being filmed, and he's all, hey you fat pussy, he's like, are you still there, you fat pussy? And Cormier's like, I'm still here. He's like, you're a fucking joke, man. And then Jones is just going, you're a pussy, dude. He's all, I took you down so fast. You ready to get your ass beat again? Blah, blah, blah. And then you hear somebody in the headphones go, this is going out live right now. You know. He's like, what? And he goes, wait. He just, wait, what? Wait, so this is like who can hear it? Like, and he just got so worried. And then as soon as the actual cameras come on, he goes, I'm really sorry about my actions, and I wish it would have gone a different way. And you just got Cormier just laughing at him, being like, you're so fucking
Cormier
fake.
He's telling him, he's like, I gotta give it to you. You gotta give it to your PR guy because you come out with a great. He's all, thank you, man.
You are the fucking worst. That's a great line. You are just the worst. Did Kynes get back at all? No,
he hasn't even got on. 10 minutes ago he did. I said, are you around your phone? He didn't say anything, but he.
He just got a new phone. We're not.
He's busy with the porno.
Yeah, I'm sure he's trying to bone up on his knowledge.
He would be the good.
Pun intended.
He's the most knowledgeable guy probably about boxing, huh?
Oh God. Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save that
for never, because nobody fucking cares.
Oh, one thing I did want to do.
That fight though.
Big shout out to cousin Jeffrey or nephew Jeffrey, cousin nephew. He's kind of like a cousin to us. What is he to you?
He's my cousin.
Nephew.
Nephew Jeffrey. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday to a loyal listener, nice. Jeff. He's a kid. Jeff Weber. I'll blow up. I don't. What the fuck?
He's been quoting Danny off of CaveCast, and quite frankly, I find it sickening.
Just because he gets the quote wrong, like I do not talk in that terrible of spelling, Jeff. No, happy birthday, and thanks. We'll get him in sometime. I tried to get him in, and he kind of pulled like a Dylan, like yeah, I want to do it, and then I can. So
that's cool though.
He didn't pull exactly a Dylan. I'm not gonna go there. But anyways, happy birthday, Jeff. I
know he had a moldable opinion.
And keep spreading the word, brother.
Jesus Christ. No. I was just thinking about it. If his birthday's today, isn't Anthony's?
19th.
That's okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just make sure I get that shit straight.
Quade Juarez in a couple of days.
Quade Juarez.
Oh, Juarez.
Good old Quade.
Yeah.
Man, Kynes really fucking put the brakes on this show because I had everything.
Try and call him right now.
Had the rest of it all around. Call him again?
Yeah, might as well blow his shit up, piss him off.
Yeah,
okay.
The brakes.
It's not gonna piss him off. I don't think I could.
You hear Sousa backed out of that fight?
He did. He got
hurt.
sick.
Whatever,
he got pneumonia.
Kyle Zeller is not a man.
They're supposed to be fighting Yoel Romero coming up.
Oh, Yoel Romero that was the funniest fight I'd ever watched.
When he was sitting on the
Kennedy.
stool.
God,
still? Yeah,
I felt so bad for the other dude.
Real quick, does anybody know what happened to Chet Congo?
DQ this guy. And he gets up and knocks him out.
He should have got.
I think he retired.
Something. And so you can't just sit there for an extra fucking 2 minutes.
He knocked him out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got knocked out.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle. So if you can hear me, thanks for ruining the show. You fucking pile of shit.
It's not his fault.
He might have a disease.
He does.
Oh God.
He does have it.
He loves announcing this shit on the case.
What?
Well, I didn't want to just break out and say it, but the reason Kyle can't answer the phone is because he got a disease that you get when you go to too many Turkish bathhouses and you step in multiple men's jizz too much. It starts a fungus on your foot, but it goes into your bloodstream and actually goes up to your brain and your mouth, and your call answering abilities are affected as well. So just stomping around in a bunch of dudes' jizz, you wouldn't think it's dangerous.
He might actually have the phone in front of him while it's ringing.
He wants to answer.
His brain won't make the connection to his finger.
Yeah, it's a bacterial infection, and
it attacks the central nervous system.
And we wish him the best. So
and go fuck yourself still.
Get better.
Dylan, I really bring you in here for your improv skills. That
was horrible. Get worse, Kynes.
Yeah, you ruined it. You ruined the show. Oh! Speaking of Jon Jones, look, I thought I would just check the fucking.
What, is Jon Jones fighting? Or is
Oh,
it
by the way,
Jon Jones is
Kimbo
calling in?
Slice. Kimbo Slice. Yeah, we got John Bones on the line. He actually didn't know we were going to interview him. He's looking for if we have a hookup for some cocaine. Where's it at? I just saw John Bones fined $25,000 for his
Conduct
drug
policy.
use.
Oh, not being a douchebag.
Violated the conduct policy. 25 G's, which is like in his. I guarantee it's in his right pocket right now.
You have me on the
25
edge.
Gs.
Kimbo Slice what?
Oh yeah, Kimbo
and
Slice.
in his left, 25.
Just signed a
G's.
contract with Bellator. He's back in MMA, and he says he hungry still.
Oh God.
Kimbo
No, he
Slice,
really
give me
is
my bread,
hungry.
nigga.
The
Give me
guy's
my
living
bread.
in
Sure
an
he
alley
is.
behind freaking the nearest restaurant.
Yeah, throwing boxing matches
I hear
is not as lucrative as it used to be in
Yeah.
Don King's day.
I hear Brock Lesnar's gonna make a comeback. I'd like to see that
Why would you like to see that?
because I feel like he still has what it takes.
He
be the
never
champ?
had what it took.
But he had a fucking serious disease. He almost died from it.
Oh my God, is that what Kyle's going through?
Yeah, yeah. It actually Brock Lesnar
Yeah, pretty much.
really loves the Turkish bathhouse.
I would like to see him make a
Brock is
comeback.
shaped like broccoli almost.
I feel like he would.
Body shaped.
I feel like he would run.
I
through
know.
that.
I wasn't
skipped-
saying that
he
to be
skipped-
funny.
he
I was
skipped
saying it
leg
because
day.
I really observed this. I wasn't.
Don't try to back out of
I
it
wasn't
now.
trying to be
Just try to
funny.
back out. Just ask Nagasaki. You cannot take a bomb back once it's dropped.
Unless you can rupture.
I wish I could
tear
take that one back. Apparently,
Yeah,
because
well, you can tear into the
Jesus.
tames.
Crickets?
The
Crickets.
time space continuum. And
you guys are fucking. Don't Doctor Who us right now, okay? Don't you start Doctor Whoing us,
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad that show has one viewer.
dude. That is
You
a,
have
TV.
no idea
It's a
how many people
cult
watch
fucking hit.
Doctor Who, man.
What is
It's-
Doctor Who?
Oh Jesus!
It's
Here
fucking-
we go.
Who?
You've done it.
British
Who's on
comedy, man.
first?
The British, you know, where
Oh.
they're not fucking funny at all whatsoever, and they all need
Like
teeth
Ricky
work done.
Gervais.
I love it. I love it.
I'm not saying I don't need teeth work done, but those motherfuckers that got need their teeth work done with me.
That's a true statement. Usually, people with low IQs don't understand the British intelligence. But
I looked it up one time. Why do British people have such bad teeth? And apparently,
they have horrible.
from everything, every British website I went to says it's a myth.
Not from what I see.
Every British website I went to.
Maybe there's. Oh, fuck.
Another
Wait,
swing and a miss.
John Paul Jones,
Did I
bassist
just-
to Led Zeppelin.
That strike two?
It was.
didn't
I
even
think it's
see
just
it. I
the
missed
crowd.
one.
I'm blaming it
Net
on the
worth
crowd.
over
I missed the
170
pitch,
million.
like-
Horrible teeth.
Who?
Said John Paul
Johnny
Jones.
Bones Jones.
No, John Paul Jones, the bassist to Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Horrible fucking teeth till this day, and the guy's fucking could shit on $1 million and not even worry about it.
And I don't know what that means. What does that
Buy
mean?
some fucking teeth, bro.
Get
Oi.
shit on $1 million.
Oi!
Exactly.
Well,
Or
dude,
they
it's
can-
just like Bruce Springsteen. I'm sure he has the money to fix that dead tooth in the front of his face, but it's like,
He's from Jersey, man.
sure he's got PR guys
He's from
going, no,
Jersey.
the dead tooth is you.
Okay,
Like,
this conversation's gone too
Babble-
far. You're talking shit about the boss.
Fabulous
Made
got
him
his
the
chip
boss.
tooth fixed.
did he?
Remember,
he
he
got his
that
tooth.
Chip, his chip tooth fixed.
Yeah,
Who?
I didn't.
She didn't
Fabulous.
Even, she didn't even remember the song he
Oh, yeah.
rapped about his chip tooth.
Now he's on like Love and Hip Hop New York.
Yeah, that's why Idea kept it real. He never got his chip tooth fixed.
Fixed. No,
His chip teethuses.
to the grave.
Like if I ever like become famous for anything, which is never gonna happen, I want to get like a fucking big old fucking just platinum cap for my snaggle. That's it.
Just keep the snag, but
Yeah.
platinumize it.
That's
I like it.
I would start like a girl and start from the say snag across.
I think it would
the
be
girl
cool
and
to get
diamonds.
every metal on the table of elements. Each tooth a different metal. Except
that
for
would be pretty cool.
except for lead, because I think you could die from
Or Mercury.
yeah mercury. I guess.
Contained mercury. we're not like we're shoving a thermometer.
Okay, what else is on the list to talk about? We're going.
This is what we do here.
And people enjoy it. If
All right,
you don't,
fine,
you
Jesus.
can eat
Stop
my
being a
waffle.
Who, Jeffrey?
cunt. Jeffrey?
Did you just say cunt?
Yes.
I was
Said
thinking-
untk. I like.
It'd been
untk.
5 minutes and I hadn't said it yet, so
No one would know if you called him an untk. Like, what would they think you were calling him?
somebody would figure it out.
They probably-
Untk.
if you called him an K,
my luck, it would be the fucking 10-year MMA fighter that just happens to know Pig Latin. Also,
I was thinking like if somebody walked up to me and was all okay, I'd be like, did you just call me Ramon Perez? Like, is that what you just called me?
oh, by the way, that's so weird because I was just thinking that we didn't get a chance to hear your story about last night. Cousin Josh, pull that microphone. I want to hear what happened.
I just showed up at the Eye
We
and
kind of glossed over.
Oh,
it.
is it the story that nobody invited me to go out? Yeah, I remember that one.
Well, it's hard to get a
There's a
hold of
reason
you
for
when
that.
you don't have a phone. Your old lady doesn't have a phone.
You don't
And,
Go ahead, continue.
And you can only get a hold of them on fucking Facebook.
Go ahead and continue with the story.
I
Yes,
just figured I'd throw my
Dylan's
point
off
out
the
there
grid.
to you.
He's off the grid. Yeah.
I showed up at the Eye and I just saw Moni and some guy getting into it, and
Is that really this?
So you showed up around 5
That's all you got?
yeah, I just showed up. It wasn't nothing.
No wonder we glossed over it.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing special.
So what happened though? Like,
How did it end?
yeah, what did
Was he
Eddie
on?
Eddie told him they both need to shut the fuck up, this and that, and Moni, I don't remember, yelled at him something, and the guy's like, "I'll be the bigger man and walk away." And
Was Moni blacked out?
he didn't talk to me, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
fuck are you?
He does forget who
Moni, it's
people
me,
are.
it's me, Moni. Oh,
I know you can't tell because you're looking somewhere off in the middle distance right now, but
fuck are you?
It's Cousin Josh.
Got that one once and it scared me. 'Cause I thought he was gonna kill me.
that was right out of the Marines where it's like, ooh.
I'll drink to that.
But yeah, so that was the cool story, bro.
Yeah. I didn't say I heard everything. I just said that he almost got into
He
it.
was just reporting on what he saw. Like
Yeah.
a good
And you're
reporter
obviously
would
not
do.
hungover, so you didn't get down with the get down, right?
No, I just
So-
hung out with Dustin and them hung out. For
How long
how
did
you
you
go
see
out,
Moni
man.
for?
Was
Like,
Eugene
I
out?
don't
I'm a good boy. I don't drink.
Was
and drive.
Eugene out with him?
No. Oh, he was, but not when I was there.
Fucking
So-
pilot shit.
speaking of your terrible taste in comedy, or your narrow taste in comedy, I guess I should say. I bought Ari Shafir's.
Never watched him, so I don't know. I've just
But-
seen the part where
I bought Ari Shafir's new special.
fucking, what is it? Mencia fucking rips him
We're
off.
going for them.
It is fucking hilarious. Ari Shafir, his new special, paid regular. If you are a fan of comedy, fucking spend the $5. $5 Spend it.
You'll
and
enjoy it.
and it
Or you can just find it on the internet for free.
you can do that too. He doesn't have a problem with that.
That's
He,
what-
he
if
says
he
if you
doesn't
don't
have
have the
a
money,
problem-
fucking download it.
I don't have the money right now. I definitely need to download this.
But
I need to buy a shirt.
just make sure you pay it forward later, I guess.
I'm gonna
Is
buy
that
a
the
shirt.
same thing? No, that's not.
It's
pay it
like
forward.
when
That's a wrong.
maybe
thing to
we'll
say.
get a chance
I'll
to
pay
go
it
watch
backward.
him.
Pay it backwards. Yeah, pay it backwards.
Okay.
But dude, I don't want to like give up the best bits because some of those lines just fucking killed me, dude. Me and my girlfriend were losing her shit, and I thought it would be. I have this theory because I watched Bill Burr's new special, or part of it, and he's not a stoner comic, and I should not have been. I shouldn't be stoned for a Bill Burr thing. So I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would.
So you're saying you were stoned?
I guess I'm just
Yeah,
stoned
I mean,
all the time.
so- But
Or
Ari
maybe it's just because Bill Burr's not funny.
I'm gonna fucking dude. Talk
I
about.
was throwing out another option of why you probably didn't.
Oh, okay. No, it's possible, but Bill Burr is hilarious. I fucking listen to his podcast every week, and he kills it by himself
I laugh.
with nobody to fucking
He killed
riff
Philly.
off of. He did destroy
He
Philly.
killed Philly.
God, have we played that on here before? Because
know,
that is
we
the
have.
best fucking rant of all time. Have
Was
you
it
seen
a
it?
15-minute or 30-minute rant?
No, it's
on-
like 10. But
okay.
have you seen the Bill Burr rant?
No, I have not.
The audio's bad. It'll play bad on here, I think. The audio on the videos. Anyways, dude, Ari Shafir's new special, he has fucking mastered it. He just released this thing as a podcast just this week because the special came out. But he did an intro for one of his podcasts months ago when he found out he was going to actually be able to record his special in the comedy store where he came up. Like, he started comedy at the Comedy Store, being he got a job there as a doorman and was doing open mics, and eventually after like 5 years became a paid regular. And the Comedy Store is like legendary.
Sam Pauly Shore's mom or
Mitzi
whatever?
Shore, yeah. So as he's announcing this on his podcaster intro, he fucking starts crying, like, just because how emotional he just found out about it, and he tells his story from the beginning to the end, and he does this thing. I think we did actually talk about that on here, but he does this thing where he's talking about, you know, people that believe in God and talking about faith and stuff, and when he gets to that's when he starts kind of shedding tears. When he's talking about faith, is believing in something that you almost didn't think was ever going to happen, and eventually, you know, you make it happen yourself, and that's what real faith is. It's better than I'm butchering right now. It was way better than that. But
that's the gist.
But you really know what like all went into him finally getting to do a Comedy Central 1 hour special at the place that the legendary place that gave him the first chance, basically. And he's mastered it. He punchlines, and then you're laughing for 5 more minutes because he keeps just tagging that joke and keeps tagging the joke, and he's one of my favorite comics out today, and I would recommend anybody go check that shit out. Ari Shaffir paid regular. I think it just was on TV last night, but get the special. Get the $5 special. It's 40 minutes longer, and it's amazing. So, and also, fucking Patton Oswalt's is pretty good too. So,
really?
That's it for our comedy.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen any of his stand-up comedy?
I just couldn't imagine him being...
Don't waste your time.
What?
Patton Oswalt's not fucking funny.
I couldn't imagine him being funny. I've
guy's
never seen anything,
I can see Patton being an opinion because I've liked some of his and I haven't liked some of his.
He's a little nerd. He's a little on the nerdy
like
side, which is why I kind of dig him. But dude, he's fucking hilarious.
He's smart. It's not like he's. I don't.
What have you seen him on that you know who he is?
That people.
Oh God.
King of Queens.
Yeah.
People have opinions.
He wasn't on that, was he?
Yeah. He was the.
He was the cousin or brother. Or something like that.
And then he was on Secret Life of Walter Mitty. He's been in a bunch of stuff.
He I don't know. I think yeah.
He shouldn't act either.
People can have opinions, but when they don't honor someone's, you know, art, their you know what they do, the respect to give somebody, even though you don't like their style.
Yeah, you know what, Dylan?
Yeah,
I got something for you. Dane Cook has a new special. Go listen to that. Fucking fucker. Go listen to Dane Cook take down emojis and his new special.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I like
Kevin
Dane
Hart
Cook.
Sucks.
He does.
He's about the only one I've ever really seen.
I'm sick of Kevin Hart. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why.
I don't like him, but he obviously is doing something right. You know, that people are liking him. I mean, selling himself out, but that's okay. You know, he's making millions of dollars.
Dude, he's probably the richest.
Number one right now, isn't he?
Richest one in the game right now.
Kevin Hart is?
Yeah, he overtook Dame. Or Dane Cook got
Dame
huge.
Dash?
Dame Dash. What?
Here, take this, cousin Josh. He needs an N-bomb drop right now.
Oh.
But yeah. I mean, Patton's good. Bill Burr's, I think he's one of the best in the game. I want to watch it not stoned and really find out for sure.
Got to put down the drugs once in a while, Danny.
Well, the thing is, that's not a drug. The thing is like these comics, ever since Louis, they feel like they have to put out a new hour every year, and I feel like that's gonna start. You know, you can only experience so much stuff in a year.
I was just thinking, yeah, true. I get what you're saying, but I was thinking that like they gotta start doing that. 'Cause, like I'm I'm getting bored, man. Like,
You're running out of shit to watch.
yeah, it's fucking like, come on, man. I'm not gonna be stuck watching these fucking shitty fucks.
Can I suggest Doctor Who?
It's
pretty good.
Porno, you never get tired of that.
I'll go watch a fucking Paula Poundstone stand-up comedy before I go watch a Doctor Who. Put it that way.
You're missing out, man.
Paula Pound. I haven't thought about Paula Poundstone for
Boom.
15 years.
What about
That's a
Shaziz
reference.
Haziz?
I'm sorry.
Horrible. That one stand-up special he had on.
Was that his
Listen-
name?
Let's listen
horrible.
to Dane Cook take down emojis and Aziz Ansari talk about his friendship with Kanye West. That's a good basis for a whole hour comedy special. Thanks, guys. But so let's Marcus.
Do you know Greg Anthony got arrested for solicitation to a prostitute?
Yeah! Thank you for fucking bringing some life back to this. Always get some.
Is he still an analyst or no?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, he is.
He was supposed to do a game tonight.
So what was the what's the story like? Was it an undercover?
It wasn't one of the undercover cops that that have sex with the prostitutes. Then obviously, because he's not an undercover
Like he
cop,
was
he's
No,
an
back.
analyst.
they'll take the
Anthony
chick
did.
prostitute or
Yeah.
the chick cops.
and fuck him and then arrest him. It's
I don't-
a fucking problem.
I don't know if they actually
What's
fuck
going on
them.
now?
No, they do. Go to
There's undercover
free
chick
thought
cops that let you
project.
fuck them and then they
that
arrest you.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Go to
undercover
free-
chick cops
yeah.
let you fuck them, then they arrest you.
Yeah.
No, you have it backwards.
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
No,
too.
Yeah, so did I.
the cops, undercover cops, will try to bust prostitutes. Fuck the prostitutes instead of arresting them before. They'll fuck them and arrest them afterwards. What's wrong with
I
that?
mean,
Fucking.
yes.
Well, yeah.
It's
You
the
gotta-
fucking. It's the cops that are
I was like-
handcuffing and raping chicks.
Yeah.
They get 30 months in jail.
That don't get jail time.
No, they got 30. This
some
guy
do.
handcuffed and raped a chick and got 30 months in jail because of his many good years on the force that he. Yeah.
What about the guys that were getting it's not fair. That was
The wrongly convicted
Yeah.
black guy that spent 25 years in.
only
in prison?
21.
Oh,
He's
my bad, my
fucking
bad.
giving him.
I take
been
that back.
trying-
I take that back.
He's
What's the Greg Anthony story?
Okay, here we go.
Did I tell you guys real quick? I wanted to get shirts that said "I can breathe."
That's already been done by many racists.
Shows you
all
how I'm
across
not
the
been on the
country.
internet, and
Why?
I'm not racist.
Why?
I told
What
you.
the
see,
fuck,
earlier, I was like,
dude?
my opinions on that and the Ferguson situation are completely opposite.
Jesus.
I'm sure of what he thinks whatsoever. I mean,
Then you should go fucking hang yourself.
I'm not a
Dude,
racist.
nah,
dude.
fuck
Okay,
you,
no,
dude.
but I want to know this. I do want to know this. Let's hear him out.
What?
I
What do you
want
wanna
to
know?
know
I
about
wanna hear-
the Eric Garner situation.
I really don't know too much about it. I just thought that was funny. The shirt thing, the Ferguson thing,
Fuck,
the Ferguson
dude.
thing. I thought was
It's a
justified.
serious fucking thing.
Like, well, I don't really know about it though. I just think it's funny. Well, I don't think the situation's funny, but the shirt thing is
Wow,
funny.
dude.
Yes, lots of racist people have thought that was funny as well. It's funny how
Jesus.
you and them ended up in the same place. Anyways, what's this Greg Anthony
blew my
story?
mind, dude.
I'm sorry, everybody at home, that I let that happen just now. Greg Anthony
We-
loves
we-
hookers.
But I think, dude, come on.
And nor do
a
we
black dude
endorse
shoots a white,
racism.
or a black cop shoots a white dude. Nobody does shit. We're not hooping
What
and
the
hollering out there riding and shit for
They
no
do.
fucking reason.
No, they do.
Look at OJ. We didn't go riot the streets after he got fucking let free.
Dude.
Word.
I don't
What the
like where this is going.
It's
Okay,
just-
anyways, so what were you saying about Greg
you were
Anthony?
born. Hey, you were born in the right place,
Greg Anthony.
or fucking you live in the right
Greg
place.
Anthony loves the hookers. What are you doing?
Both of
Josh?
you.
I gotta go.
You gotta take off.
Fucking racist bastards.
Yeah, I gotta take off in like 2 minutes.
Racist
Alright, well,
bastards.
This up and-
MMA fucking battle in the Berg.
Battle in the
I
Berg.
get a free beer if I say that.
Oh, you're going. Call me and tell me if
Really?
if anything.
I guess everybody is.
I'll
entitled to
plug
their
that motherfucker every
stupid
minute.
opinion.
I'm getting thirsty. How about Battle in the Berg?
Greg
Some
Anthony.
random person. Cousin Josh,
Bye,
if anything
Josh.
exciting happens, call me and tell me.
Hey,
That's
Cousin
Cousin
Josh.
Josh, ladies and gentlemen.
He's headed to the Battle of the Berg.
Racist cousin Josh.
You said the N word. I heard you. So
He came in here to flaw that shit. Pull it
yeah,
out of the holster.
dude.
No, that's haha. Not well. Racist isn't haha.
Dropping
but
N bombs.
That's
Greg
that's
Anthony.
lighthearted racist. That's not.
He pointed it down. Greg
That's
Anthony.
mean racist. Anyways, Greg Anthony, he got in fucking trouble trying to pick up a prostitute.
So did
around
the cops.
6 p.m. Friday.
6 p.m., dude.
It's pretty
That's a good
early.
afternoon,
Going to his
yeah.
hotel, you know.
He probably
wanting
just
to-
got off work.
And she's probably a looker too. Probably a pretty good-looking one. Because why would he be down in the scum fucking parts of?
Honestly, dude,
Wherever.
I think dudes,
Where was he at?
dudes that love hookers, it's
Well,
a
Eddie
thing.
Murphy.
It's a thing. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like.
See now,
Yeah, Eddie Murphy could get any pussy he wanted in
But
the 80s, but he loved hookers.
He liked
see the
it.
thing is with him getting in trouble, like, finally getting in trouble. Like, think about how many times this motherfucker's actually pulled it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he
How many times we've seen him on TV and he just like came fresh off the fucking stroke.
Dude, there's jizz on his suit pants. On his pants.
I
suits.
loved Greg Anthony. He played
Yeah.
for the Blazers.
I don't mind him at all.
Yeah, Anthony. He got suspended indefinitely by CBS though.
Really?
Yeah. It says Greg Anthony will not be working again
Stop
for CBS this season. You know, it's just it's ridiculous.
Hey,
See, and I'm thinking, I don't know if it's the same
No further comment.
station or not, but I mean, if you let Marv Alberts back,
He
Greg
did get-
Anthony's gonna have a
Yeah,
career.
he'll
again.
come back, but
Who was the guy, Marcus, that went, look at that little monkey run?
Oh,
Talking about that.
Was it
Howard
Cosell?
Yeah, Howard Cosell.
So, yeah. I made
So-
a mistake. Jesus.
No, you didn't,
He's
Greg
a-
Anthony. You love hookers. That's not a mistake.
I wish I could talk. I made a mistake with this lapse of.
I hate the apology.
With this lapse of judgment, I embarrassed many, including myself. I will work to regain that trust
Is he
that I
married?
have lost, and the first step in saying that I am sorry.
God, I hate
And
those
then he probably
disingenuous
immediately
apologies.
went back out and looked for another one.
He goes, are we done? One take? Is that good? Because I got somebody waiting on the corner for me. $50.
Because I got
She's
this
gonna
bitch
eat
tied
my
up in
ass.
the hotel room right now.
She's gonna eat my ex NBA player asshole.
Waiting in the limo.
She can't breathe, so I gotta hurry to get back to the room.
Not the limo, the town car. Waiting in the town car.
Okay, well,
okay,
I
now
gotta retire.
You're just like 2 months wrong with or late with those jokes is the thing.
No, but it's so much fun.
Okay, so I want to know how he got busted. Is there any story on that or anything like?
Yeah. The report it says the report also said that Anthony was suspected of using a computer as part of the crime, and that his
Oh,
arrest was
Jesus
part
Christ.
of an undercover operation targeting prostitution.
So he probably was on a website just hitting somebody up,
Yeah.
talking to a cop.
Yeah, it was Craigslist, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm good, baby. Come over, daddy."
Just put probably this banging fucking picture up,
And
she
she's
probably
not
was.
that at all.
Yeah.
She's a Kansas City one. Are there ugly girls in Kansas? It's Middle East. I mean, or the Midwest,
Mac
Middle
Leaf.
East.
I've never really
Weasel.
seen too many hot chicks there when I've been over there.
Here's the thing: stop arresting people for paying for pussy. Stop it. Like, why? Why are you doing? What's
It's
the
legal
problem?
in Oregon, isn't
It's
it?
a fucking.
I think it's legal in Oregon.
I don't know. I've never heard.
Some states it's legal. I know Nevada it's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is
it's
it?
the thing is.
No, prostitution is, but it has to be legal, like through a brothel. They have to
Oh.
check every fucking week,
Right,
or every
right.
day law, or some bullshit.
Yeah,
Well, it's
but it's a fucking. It's a.
What's porn, you know?
That's the thing. Same thing. It's having sex for money.
Except you're not recording it.
If that's all, if a girl wants to do that, you know, if she's like, I don't want to have a job, and I got this perfectly good vagina, like that's not getting me any money right now. I'm gonna put it to work. Yeah. Then why? It's a business deal between two consenting adults. Like, if I sell you a TV, we're two consenting adults. The fact that there's no penetration involved
Makes it legal.
in that contract, yeah, why? I used my hand to put money into your hand. If she's using her hand to put a dick into her pussy for money, I don't
like
see the
a
difference. I don't understand why
Well, I mean, that's pretty much the only way I get sex from my old lady.
you have to pay her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, and there you
I-
go. See, they are a couple, and is it still illegal for you to pay her for a blowjob every once in a while?
And like whenever a guy gets caught with a prostitute,
I'm just saying there's gray areas.
The cop really doesn't know if it's a prostitute or not, and he's like, "Oh, what's your story?" And the guy's like, "Oh, that's my girlfriend or whatever." It's like, he's like, "No, you're not." And how the fuck do you know if they are or not? Like, how do you know if they're together? Or
They
not?
just want you to admit.
I get that
It's
he's
a revenue
innocent teeth,
building,
and
dude.
She's
like
my
fucking-
girlfriend for the night.
It's
Yeah.
another revenue. It's another
We just got
revenue. It's
together.
more
You take-
revenue.
You take a girl out for dinner and drinks and stuff,
We just got together.
and then if she fucks you at the end of the night, is that prostitution? Because you paid for the dinner and the movie and the
You're
drinks?
almost expected to,
Like-
pay out.
I gave her
Get
the
something in
And that,
return.
and exactly, that's a
You know?
fucking questionable. Are you leaving too?
I got to.
Well, let's wrap this thing up, I guess.
I gotta fucking find the condom first.
Oh,
I got that one,
Steer.
God damn. I'm brilliant.
That has been the CaveCast, episode 31. It has been DeLeon's. DeLeon. When are you coming back?
That's bad.
Never. That's the answer to that question.
You
Marcus.
racist bastard.
Marcus. Oh, yeah. Marcus got a couple matches on Tinder. He has not done anything with them yet.
So the over and under, you guys all won.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's way over.
But
Twitter, Facebook.
you can find
anything?
me at Munkus CMP on Twitter, and you can find me on Facebook if you just look up Marcus Simone. That's my name.
There it
Find
is.
me through
That's my name.
everybody else's.
You
thing.
cannot find Dylan. You can find him in a shack in the woods, growing his own vegetables and becoming one with the forest. And you can find me.
Damn the other rednecks around here.
You can find Dylan becoming in a wooden shack in the forest, growing his own vegetables, wearing an "I Can Breathe" shirt. Hashtag. And follow me on Twitter at Danny Admire. Like the Facebook page, cavemusicproductions.com.
Mm-hmm.
Go like that shit. And
Always.
what else is there? Oh, fuck it. If you don't know,
SoundCloud.
if you haven't downloaded the
SoundCloud.
mixtape
Find
yet,
that
go fuck your
shit.
mother. And
Admire.
yes, you already know what the YouTube is. And the song of the week is from a band called Fart Barf.
Right?
Fart Barf.
They my buddies.
The song is called Slowly Slipping Away.
Is it really by Fart Barf?
The band is called Fart Barf.
Okay. They're not my buddies. I don't know them.
Dude,
They got shirts that say "I can't fart" on it.
yes, they absolutely can. Hey, I thought you were leaving that here.
Honestly, though,
Anyways, that's been the CaveCast, and
go research that shit a little bit.
tell your moms we all said hi, and
Yeah, well, I'm gonna think about that.
I know you won't.
Dylan hears nothing except for what his redneck coworkers tell him because he does not have a computer or a cell phone or anything.
And he's using this as
And Fart Bar, tell your moms we said what's up.
Hey, what's your views on global warming?